Howdy, hey, how's it going? My name is Lauren May and welcome to this video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my all-time favorite TikTokers that I'm watching non-stop. Like, they're the people that I keep going back to. I mean, I love so many more content creators on the app. There's just way too many to choose from and would be here for hours if I was to name them all. But these are my top favorites and I hope that you like them too. And if you haven't heard of them before, definitely go check them out because their content is top-notch. So let's get straight into it. So the first person that I absolutely love here on TikTok is Annaeckstar is her username. She makes all sorts of different contents, but the content that I fell in love with of hers is her I don't want it kind of videos where she talks about things that she wants with her future partner or future husband. And I absolutely love them, totally relate to them, and I think it was just legendary, and she became like a full-on meme and she just did really well. And then she did her get with it ones as well, which also went really viral. Her current content as well, she's really good at transitions and I love that as well. So highly recommend checking her out. Here's one of her videos.
If my best friend doesn't help my future husband pick out an engagement ring based off the hundreds of unrealistic Pinterest photos we've been saving since we were 15, and the night of the proposal she goes incognito to capture perfectly candid images of the engagement, and after I say yes, we have to go wedding dress shopping, where she'll walk in like she owns the place after watching every single season of Say Yes to the Dress and immediately start pulling gowns from the wall for me to try on while she sits on the couch, drinks a glass of champagne, and hypes me up until the wedding, where we will run the dance floor and she will catch the bouquet because she has to get married next so we can get pregnant at the same time and our babies can become best friends. Because if she doesn't bring her family on vacation with my family so that our kids and husbands can have somebody to hang out with while we're the cute moms sitting by the pool drinking pina coladas and soaking up the sun, we will never be put in the same nursing home. And if I don't get to wear a matching sweatsuit with her and race our scooters around the halls until we pass, I don't want it.
The second person that I absolutely love his content is, I apologize if I absolutely butcher this name, but his username is the real Rahul. Yeah, I'm just not gonna try. But he is hilarious. He's famous for his like dressing up as a girl by putting a towel on his head kind of videos. He's doing this new series where he's like pretending to be his future wife and him, and their interactions are really funny. He's got lots of other great content as well. Highly recommend if you're just like want some good, wholesome, hilarious content. So here's one of his TikToks to just show you what he's like.
No, I didn't call you stupid.
You did, you called me stupid.
Okay, well I didn't mean to call you stupid, but when I asked you to spell orange and you asked me, do you mean the fruit or the colour? It kind of caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
The next person that I absolutely love to watch on TikTok is, his username is JackDavid. He's an Australian, he lives up in Queensland. Absolutely love his content. He has an adorable dog called Nero. She's a Great Dane cross Dachshund, which is an insane crossover, which there's a hilarious story which you can check out on his channel. But he makes insane transition videos and they're also fun. Also, he's got relatable content and I've been on a few of his lives and he's just like a really nice guy. He's just really cool to watch and highly recommend. Here's one of his videos to show you what he's like.
In my fridge, still I'm not feeling right. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go.
Here we go!
So put your best face on. Pretend you know this song.
Mario!
Come hang. Let's go out with a bang.
This is another one. This is actually probably one of my top favorites, like top two. His name is Phil Eagle on TikTok. He is awesome. He's just adorable and his content, like, he was made famous from using the catchphrase adorable when talking about things that girls do, and then he's made like a lot of other different kinds of like relationship kind of advice and relationship content. He's got a new one called Dude No, which is referring to creepy messages that girls get, and he kind of responds to them, which is really funny. So yeah, this is some of his content.
Have you ever been going for a drive and like you have your hand on the shifter and like a girl puts her hand on top of your hand and doesn't say anything? It's adorable! Or like when they do that thing where they put their hair behind their ears when they're shy? Ah! Or like when they take a bite of food and they do that like little like happy dance? Adorable! Or like when we surprise you with your favorite snacks, you give us this look like you want to be with us forever? Because you're adorable! have no bounds. Or like when we come into a room and you're all just cuddled up in a blanket, just your eyes poking out, like you're in a cocoon of comfy. Adorable!
Another favorite of mine is CallMeChris. She is hilarious with her toddler characters. She's got like so many different characters at the moment that she plays, but my favorite ones of hers are her toddler characters. They've got like tiny little hands and little beanies and they speak adorable, and she just has such a creative brain, and I don't think I'd ever be able to create content like her. And she's just like really down to earth and wholesome, and I love it. So here's some of her content.
All right, so who did it? Mom, it's me. Come on. No, it's me. Yeah.
Maybe if I don't look at her, she won't ask me. Oh shit, I looked right at her.
Got anything to say for yourself? It wasn't me, Mom. Come on. And you? Come on, you can tell me.
I swear to God.
Oh, and I really wanted to take you out for ice cream today. I guess not, hey? Oh, hey, it was Chris. Hey, that is manipulation. No, don't. I knew it.
So next up we have Noah Schnacke, which is his username, and he is actually a country musician, but he became famous. Well, I found out about him through his lives. He does like live streams every day, and he's been doing them for the last like 250 days. I watched like every day for the first like 150, so like I was like fully invested. He eventually actually followed me, which is super awesome, and I'm so excited about that. Also, his brother followed me, which I'm super excited about as well. But that's not why I love him. I mean, I appreciate that, but he's an awesome singer, but their content is kind of fun, and he integrates his whole family, and they all do similar stuff and have, you know, themselves in each other's content, and it's just a really fun vibe. And they're Christian as well, which I love, and they pray before all of their live streams, and they're not ashamed to talk about God and the gospel and talking about how that integrates into their lives, which I think is really cool too. So definitely check him out.
Y'all know the tradition. You know the tradition. No. Yeah, everybody put the phones in the middle. First one to get a text has to call their crush. All right? All right, here's my phone. Let's go. Definitely think it's Alex. I'm not doing this. I gotta relax. Oh! Whoa, whose phone is that? Oh! Got it. You calling her? Let's do this thing.
Put it on speaker.
Put it on speaker. Put it on speaker. Oh! No way, bro. Oh my God.
Another one of my top favorites is Youth Pastor Ryan. I love his content. He is just the wholesomest person on the whole internet. He used to work at Disney World, so he has some great stories about interactions with kids when he was a cast member, but he's just really funny, and he has some really interesting friendships, and so it's just fun to watch them interact as well. And yeah, he's just great content, and he's not ashamed of who he is and what he stands for, and I love that. So yeah, he's another one of my faves.
Would flight attendants stop hitting on my dad in front of me? It's getting weird. I already have a mom. I'm not looking for another one. Stop it. It's happened on the last 3 flights that I've been on. My dad always goes on first because he remembers to check in like an adult. And then I come in later, and all of a sudden the flight attendant is always just sitting like and doing the lean thing and a little close and talking about like, oh my gosh, like, so you're planning vacations. Where are you going? What are your thoughts? And the best part about my dad is he just is totally oblivious to what's happening, and it is amazing to watch because he's just talking about my mom and me and just like, yeah, I'm actually going to watch my son perform stand-up. He's so oblivious to it, it makes me understand where I get it from. I mean, genuinely, it's so bad. If a girl came up to me and kissed me on the mouth, I would probably think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I look like the guy she actually likes. But here's the thing, you're getting more aggressive with the flirtation, and I gotta be honest, it's very weird to come in and CB your dad. The clean version of CB is Richard removed, by the way. I think they know it's pretty obvious because I sit down and I start talking about how much we love my mom, just like, listen, here you Jezebel, I'm keeping a family together.
That's my top 6 TikTok creators. I just want to do some honorable mentions because like I said, there's way too many to highlight fully in a whole video, but I just wanted to go through some more with you. Tom Felton is on TikTok, which is awesome, so loving watching his content. There's some awesome Christian TikTokers that I love watching. Kirby is a Boss is doing great on TikTok too. She's an awesome YouTuber that I've been watching for ages. There's this awesome vintage clothing thrift shop upcycle thing that I follow. It's called Vintage Stock Reserve. Highly recommend if you're into DIYing your clothes. Love watching their content. Skincare by Hiram. He like reviews people's skincare routines, and some of it's in a funny way, and he's like, that's not a great idea. It sounds kind of weird, but I think it's really great. And there's some cute couples that I just love their videos, like Matt and Abby and Monica and Sam, which I also have been following on YouTube for ages, but I love their TikToks as well. I think his name's Patrick James. He's the Dino Club guy. Love him. Definitely recommend his content. So funny. Also, an honorable mention is Gary V. He's like an entrepreneur kind of dude, and he's got really good advice for all sorts of things, and I think he's just really, he just knows how to work TikTok really well and how to do his thing, and I just love listening to his content about all sorts of things, and it's just one of those things that will pop up on your For You page and you're like, oh cool, great, I'm gonna take that on board. Totally random, but yeah. So that was a few of my favorite TikTokers. If you watch any of these people, let me know in the comments down below, or if you have some recommendations for everyone to check out on TikTok, leave them in the comments down below as well. I'm definitely keen to check out some new creators. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and don't forget to hug someone today. Bye!